afternoon, my students. So nice to see you here today. We're going to start off with a little song. Does anybody know who the band One Direction is?
Yeah!
Yeah! Wow, a big fan we've got. Well, I'm sure you've heard this song. You may not recognize it at first, but it's going to help us with the rest of our lesson today. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here it goes.
The thesis comes at the end of your intro. It tells the reader the most important thing to know about the rest of your paper. Then you're set to go, and soon you'll know that that's what makes your thesis.
Oh, do you recognize the song?
Yeah!
Maybe.
If you're arguing that you really love snacks, you better tell me 3 ways that they really slap, and then you'll argue your point till we get that, and we'll know that that's what makes your thesis.
Yeah, does everybody know what a thesis is now?
Yeah!
Maybe. Well, we're going to talk a little bit more into it, all right? Okay, so a thesis is a single sentence that goes at the end of your introduction paragraph in a paper. So it's the last sentence of your first paragraph, and it's going to present your argument for the rest of your paper. So if a reader reads that sentence, they have to know what the rest of the paper is going to be talking about. The most important question to ask when you're writing a thesis is, can I argue my points? Your thesis is going to be the basis of all your paper, okay? So it's going to be really important to ask this question, can I argue my point? So we have this example on the board. The beach is the best place to go in the summer for vacation because it is warm in the sun, there are cool waves to cool you down, and the sand is good for making sandcastles. So we're going to break this down. First, if I were to present you a question to write for a paper, I might ask, where's the best place to travel to in the summer for vacation? And if you were to answer the beach, that would be your step 1. You're going to answer the question. Step 1, the beach is the best place to go in the summer. And then your second step is to answer why in 3 ways. So as you can see with this example, we have 3 different ways that the beach is the best place to go in the summer. Because it is warm in the sun, that's 1.
Mm-hmm.
There are cool waves to cool you down, that's 2.
Mm-hmm.
And the sand is good for making sandcastles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are 3 points, your argument in 3 different ways. And you're going to make sure that each way you can explain in much more in depth throughout the rest of your paper so you can have a really good and long paper. And then your next step is to put it all together into one sentence. So your thesis is going to be one single sentence, and you're going to put it at the very end of your introduction paragraph. And then the last step that you're going to do when writing your thesis is ask yourself the question, can I argue against this? So you might ask yourself, well, is the beach the best place to go in the summer? What are some reasons why it might not be the best place to go in the summer? Well, maybe it has too much sand, or the sun is too hot, or the ocean is too deep. So that's one way to argue it. Or you can think about another place that it might be the best place to go in the summer. For example, Anna, what's the best place to go in the summer?
Mountains.
To the mountains. That's one way that you can argue your point. So if you can argue it, it must be a good thesis. If it's in one sentence and it's got 3 different whys as to why you would argue for this point. So our activity, we're going to get into groups, and you guys are going to talk about what your favorite place or the best place to go in the summer is. And you're going to give each other 3 different ways as to why that your place is the most important and the best place to go in the summer. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Thank you, guys.